Everything okay? All right, if everything's okay, then I think we can get started. All right, hello everybody. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. My name is Dylan Martinez, teaching consultant for Direct English International Language Center in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. All right, it's very, very nice to meet you. Now, I'm going to tell you about a new product review for the IELTS course. All right, so you might be wondering about the IELTS. All right, it's very, very big. It's a very important exam. All right, and before we get into it, I want to tell you three reasons why you might want to take the IELTS. All right, one, if you're looking to study abroad in an English speaking country, if you are, can you turn the sound down, please? Here, hold on. I'm going to take this off.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So, if you are looking to study abroad, if you, a friend or a child, are looking to study abroad in an English speaking country, you're looking to work, do a working holiday, or if you're looking to live in a foreign country, in an English speaking country, it is essential to take an English proficiency exam. And the IELTS is probably the best exam you can take because it is the most widely applicable exam there is. All right, now I'm going to give you some helpful tips. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks, some very helpful information about the IELTS. And there's also a special promotion at the end, so stay tuned for that. All right, so now let's get started with our product review. There we go. Here is our outline. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the center, Direct English International Language Center, or DEILC for short. We're going to talk about some of the groups and some of the companies that Direct English is associated with. All right, very, very big companies. All right, because we use proven methods. We'll tell you about the IELTS preparation course. I will tell you pretty much everything that you need to know to get started, all the important information and tips and tricks. All right, and then stay tuned because there is a promotion. You will be able to save a lot of money. All right, at the end of this promotion. After, I will be sitting around for about 5 minutes to answer any questions that you have. All right, now let's get started. So let's tell you a little bit about the center. So where can you find the center? Well, you have here the address. It is on level 9, Bangunan Ming, Jalan Bukit Nanas. All right, it's in the center. It's located near the Masjid Jamek LRT station in the center of the city. Very easy to access. Now, if you want to know a little bit about what does it look like inside, check out the pictures, all right? There are very, very good facilities. You will learn like a professional, all right? We take English very seriously. We have very good facilities, clean rooms. We have state-of-the-art equipment, everything to help you learn English properly. Now, one of our associations is with LinguaSkill, all right? Part of Cambridge Assessment English. Cambridge, one of the biggest, most what's the word? One of the biggest the universities there are. One of the biggest universities, Cambridge University. All right. Is associated with LinguaSkill. And LinguaSkill, what that means is we are authorized to tell you exactly where you fit in your English level and English ability. It's also associated with National Association of Private Educational Institutions, Malaysia. So if you are with Direct English, then you're connected with all of these big groups and these big organizations that are here to help you learn English to the best of your ability. Now, there are a list of courses offered by Direct English. The main courses are business English. So if you're looking to learn English for the business environment, learning how to give speeches, presentations, negotiations. All right, that would be great for you. If you're looking to learn English, we also have a general English course. If you're looking to learn general English, like every day you can go outside, speak English with people. If you want to go and travel the world, all right, you can learn general English at Direct English. And we'll tell you a little bit about the companies, all right? I'm going to get into the details of the IELTS very, very soon. Very, very good tips and tricks. But first, Linguaphone. As you can see here, it is a big, big group. All right, it has been established for 119 years. All right, that means there is over 110 years of proven methods for learning and teaching English. All right. And all of this is here to support you. I'll tell you a little bit about direct English. It's not only found in Malaysia. In fact, it has a global presence in 22 countries, including the Middle East, Europe, and Asia. You can see the list of countries. There are over 90 direct English centers across the world. You can see here, there's a blue band of all these countries where you can find direct English. That means the center is proven using methods that are proven to help you learn English to the best of your ability. The headquarter office is right there in the UK. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about who's associated. I'll tell you some very big companies have used direct English methods in teaching. All right. Big companies, multi-billion-dollar companies such as Microsoft, General Electric, EY, IBM, Maersk, HP, huge companies that have relied on the direct English method. And here are some more companies that you can see in many fields and many sectors. All right, now let's get into the IELTS preparation course. If you are just tuning in, I want to tell you this is very important. Why might you want to take the IELTS? Well, if you are looking to study abroad, if you're looking to work abroad, or if you're looking to live abroad, it is a requirement. It is essential. You must pass an English proficiency exam. And why IELTS? Because it is the most widely recognized, probably right now, the most reputable English proficiency exam. I think more so than TOEIC, more than TOEFL. All right, it will be accepted. I'll tell you where. All right. Remember, it's a proficiency exam. So that means it tells you what level your English is at. All right. It is accepted by most Australian, British, Canadian, New Zealand academic institutions, as well as the United States. Again, this is the most widely accepted. This is why you might want to take the IELTS if you're looking to study abroad or work abroad or live abroad. And something that's really important that you should know is that IELTS, the score, it's not a pass fail. All right. It's just telling you your proficiency. What's your level? All right. It goes from 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, and so on up to 9. All right. And I'm going to give you a very quick tip right now. All right. Something that's very important to know, save you time, is that if you are looking to take the IELTS, if you are looking to study abroad, work abroad, live abroad, all right, the minimum for most countries, the minimum, absolute minimum is a 6.0 score. Okay. And with a 6.0, that will open doors. That's the minimum requirement. But if you want to open even more doors and go to even bigger universities, have better job opportunities, then you probably want to get at least a 7. So just keep in mind, you want to reach at least a 6 to a 7. And if you have a 7.5 or higher, pretty much all the doors are open in terms of your English requirements. A 7.5 or higher, that should be good enough for anything, anywhere, in any English speaking country. And if you're looking for the minimum, you want to shoot for the 6. All right. If you really want to open doors, go to the best universities, you want to go for that 7. And something that is very important, if you scroll down, look down to the bottom of this slide. All right. A report older than 2 years, which means the IELTS, your score is only officially valid for 2 years. What that means is if you are ready to take the IELTS, that means you are ready to take action. That means you're ready to apply to universities within the next 2 years. You're ready to apply to jobs or live abroad or travel, go on a working holiday within the next 2 years. All right. So this isn't something that you can just take once and then live off of for the rest of your life. No, you must take this. This is a exam where you must take action. All right. So it's very good to study. All right. And once you know what you're doing, once you know where you're going, again, this is a requirement. English proficiency is a requirement if you want to study in an English country, if you want to work in an English speaking country, or if you want to live in an English speaking country. Now, a little bit about the IELTS preparation course. So I'll tell you that really what we do is teach you exactly what you need to be proficient so you can get a good IELTS score. All right. It's hard to study on your own. So with the proper classes, proper instructors, we can teach you exactly what you need to know. You just need to join and sign up, go to class. All right. We'll give you all the materials to help you so you can be better prepared for the IELTS, get you that higher score, get you to where you want to go. If you kind of look at the slider diagram, so Direct English is authorized to tell you exactly what level you fit in. All right. If you work from the top, we have levels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. After you reach the level 5 in the direct English program, then you can start taking the IELTS preparation course. All right. I have to tell you that this is an academic course. All right. The IELTS is an academic test where you must be able to read and write and speak, all right, and listen at an academic level. So this is higher level English. Even if you're not there, don't worry. All right, you can start lower and then work your way to the IELTS. All right, you just have to come in, show up. We'll teach you everything you need to know. All right, it's just a step-by-step process, just like building Legos. Now, we're going to go into the meat of the IELTS, the basics that you need to know about how the test works. Because if you want to do well in the test, you have to know what does the test actually do. The best way to practice is to practice the same types of questions that the IELTS gives you. So a brief rundown about how the IELTS works. You have the listening portion, all right, which is 30 minutes, okay, plus 10 minutes transfer time. What does that mean? That means when you're listening, you're going to have a sheet where you can take notes, and you also have an answer sheet. So they give you 10 minutes to take your notes from your listening sheet onto your answer sheet. So just so you can have time when you're listening, you have to be very, very quick. And we will tell you exactly what to listen for. We'll go more into that in a second. There is 60 minutes for the reading portion. All right. So you're going to read and answer questions. Writing, yes, you have to write. We'll go more into these details, but just to show you, you will be tested on listening, reading, writing, and speaking, which means we will teach you all of the essential skills that you need to take the IELTS and get a good score. Total test time is 2 hours, 55 minutes. So it's a longer test. Now, let me tell you a little bit about listening, about how it works. So for listening, you'll be listening to 4 recordings, all right? And in these 4 recordings, there's 10 questions for each recording, different types of questions, but you don't need to worry, all right? We'll show you exactly how to answer these questions, what to listen for, all right? What vocabulary you need to use. And to help you, again, this is an exam. This is a test. The tests are similar across the world. So because there are so many of these tests and it's been so well done, all right, we know the details, we know the secrets, we know the things that will help you to get the highest score. It is a 30-minute test, listening to something more like academic materials, and then you go into the reading. And then I should also tell you that during this test, there aren't really any breaks, all right? So it's about 2 hours and 55 minutes. That's a big block of time. So right after the listening portion, you will go straight into the reading portion. For the reading, there will be 3 long texts, all right? What that means is that they'll take some texts from academic resources, because this is an academic exam. And for these 3 long texts, there will be 40 questions total, all right? These questions will be about understanding the gist, understanding the main idea. They'll give you questions like filling in the blank. There are different types of questions, and we will help you prepare for that, so you'll be ready to take the IELTS exam. There will be no surprises. All right, this is a 60-minute portion. And then you get to the writing. All right, there are 2 tasks. I believe the first task, you're going to describe something like a chart or a graph or a statistic. All right, you're going to be able to describe it, but you must write in formal writing. That is very, very important. You must write in formal writing. The second task might be an opinion. So I'll give you a very quick example. So for an opinion, they might say, the level of pollution have risen within the last 20 years. All right. And many people argue for what is the best solution. And then you don't want to say, well, I think maybe the best solution could be blah, blah, blah. No. All right. You want to address the question first. You want to say, I understand that there are many ideas and arguments for how to fix pollution. All right. We'll teach you exactly how to form your writing to get you the best score, and then how to support your ideas and how to write a fully cohesive and coherent essay. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. You'll have 60 minutes to write 2 tasks. And after the writing portion, you have the speaking portion. All right. Now I've had many students, all right, they fear the speaking portion. And I'll give you another little secret about this test. So this test, it is a very serious test. So many people, they might get intimidated. All right. But a lot of that intimidation comes because people simply aren't prepared for the type of test, for the type of questions. All right. You have to prepare the right thing. We can show you exactly what to prepare. People often spend too much time on the things that don't really matter and too little time on the things that really do matter. So it will help you focus on what you need to know. All right. So for speaking, there are 3 parts. The first part, they'll ask you some general questions, but we'll tell you they're looking for a type of answer that they want. Okay. They're looking for a type of answer. If they ask you a question about how's your family, you don't just say fine. You say, oh, well, my family, they live in blah, blah, blah. I have 6 brothers and 7 sisters, and we all love to blah, blah, blah. We will teach you how to give a full answer. All right. The answer that will give you more points, a higher score to help you do what you want to do. All right. Cohesion and coherence, which means something that people might worry about. They might sit there and they might think, oh, am I saying this correctly? Am I saying this word correctly? Am I using the correct grammar? All right. I'll give you a quick tip. You don't have to worry so much about the grammar. No, what you want to do is make sure that you have a very nice answer that is very clear and logical. All right. Even if the grammar or something isn't perfect, it has to make sense. It has to be understandable, almost like you're talking to a friend at a cafe. All right. You want to be formal, yet you want to have a clear and concise statement that makes sense from start to finish. We'll teach you how to give full great answers to get you that higher score. And then the second part, they will ask you a question. You will have 1 minute to write down your thoughts, and then you must explain for up to 2 minutes. Another little tip, you want to explain that 2 minutes. From about 90 seconds to 2 minutes, you want to have a good full answer that makes sense, that is properly detailed, using good words, using good idioms. All right. And we'll give you all the little tips and tricks. And part 3, they will ask you some more questions, some abstract questions to really make you think on the spot. Again, this is where a lot of people fumble. You don't need to, because we'll practice these questions with you, or practice these in a testing environment, so you will be prepared. So you know exactly what to expect when you go take the IELTS. You will feel fully prepared, and which means you'll probably more likely do a great job. And this speaking portion, it'll take about 11 to 14 minutes. All right. So I told you there is a big promotion. All right. So I've told you a little bit about the IELTS, gave you some tips and tricks. All right. So I want you to feel better. We're here to help you. All right. Understand English better, be prepared for the test, to reach your goals using English. And some of my students previously, they learn for the IELTS, they go on a working holiday in Australia, and then they go and they make a ton of money, and they bring back the money, and they live an amazing life. All right. So this is an investment. All right. You can make so much more. Now, our promotion is that for our intake for starting September 7th, all right, there is a free English level assessment. Again, we are authorized to do these level assessments to tell you exactly where you fit in your English ability. All right. If you're here watching, the link will be emailed to you. All right. So don't worry about that. We've got you covered. All right. Just make it easy. It is free. It is totally free. If you want to know where you stand in English, if you're not exactly sure, you can come in, you can take the test. We'll tell you exactly where you fit, everything you need to know to support you as best as possible. Now for the promotion. All right. There it is, 400 ringgit off. Original price, 1,200 ringgit, but now it is 800 ringgit. Okay. Save you 400 ringgit. That's about the price. You can go buy 250 nasi lemak. All right. But the promotion ends at the end of August, the 31st of August. All right. So you don't want to wait for this. Please use discount code DEILCAUG. I'll say that again, DEILCAUG. If you want, you can see the QR code in this area. Go ahead and scan that QR code. That will give you all the information necessary, all the information that you need. All right. And then save some money. It's an investment. All right. Again, I'll say one more time. Why take the IELTS? It is a requirement. If you are looking to study abroad in an English-speaking country, if you want to go to London, if you want to go to Australia, if you want to go to America, Canada, New Zealand, if you want to study abroad, then it is essential. It is required to take an English proficiency exam, and IELTS is the most widely recognized, very reputable, very good exam. All right. Very serious test. Will tell you everything you need to know to help pass this. All right. So you guys are going to do great. Now, I'll say again, discount code DEILCAUG, or you can scan that QR code, save some money, make a great investment. All right. Because if you take the IELTS, you study abroad, you work abroad, you can get better jobs, make more money. All right. Live a better life. So please, please join our 8-week webinar series on business English for anyone that needs to learn English in the business world. All right. Next class, I believe, is on Friday, the 14th of August this week. The topic is on team working. All right. So if you want to learn more about working with a team, an international team, or learning English that has to do with team working, please, please attend. It will be very, very good for you. All right, now we're going to go into our Q&A sessions. I'm actually going to put on my headphones right now. If you have any questions, please take the time now. I will be here for the next 5 minutes so you can ask any questions that you have. All right, if I can help make anything clear for you. I'll sit here and I'm going to put on some music if you don't mind. Let's try. Hey, okay, I hope you can hear the music now. Oh, is that with the questions? Okay, I have a question on my phone. Let me answer real quick. So how and when will I get my free English level assessment as results? You will get your results for your English assessment in 24 hours via email. All right, it will come to you very, very quickly. And I know you might be wondering, are there any hidden charges for the free English test? All right. I know it's free, but are there any charges to get the results? No, it is absolutely free to you. All right. Since you participated in this product review, it's kind of a thank you. All right. Because you are here, we want to give you a free English assessment, tell you exactly where your level is. All right. Completely free. Got another question. How will I get the materials if I sign up today? Do I have to come to your center to get it? No, okay. You don't have to come to the center. I understand. We are in the new normal. We'll courier the learning materials to you. All right. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you very much, everybody. All right. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much. We hope to hear back from you. If you have any other questions, you can please